In the bustling city of Manaus, Brazil, life moves to a rhythm of contrasts. Known for its vibrant culture and connection to the Amazon rainforest, the city is a place of opportunity and ambition for many. Among its residents was Kimberly Mota, a young woman whose radiant smile and determination set her apart. At just 22 years old, Kimberly was already pursuing dreams that many could only imagine. Balancing her studies in dentistry with her passion for beauty pageants, she was a finalist in the prestigious Miss Amazonas competition. A testament to her hard work and charisma, Kimberly's future seemed as bright as her personality. But beneath the surface of her outward success lay a story that would soon shock her community. In May 2020, the unthinkable happened. Kimberly was discovered in an apartment belonging to someone she knew and trusted. Her life had been abruptly and tragically cut short, leaving those who knew her in disbelief and sorrow. How could such a promising young woman meet such a sudden and tragic end? What unfolded behind the closed doors of that apartment? As we explore the twists and turns of this case, we're left with haunting questions about trust, relationships, and the fragility of dreams. Kimberly Mota was born in the serene town of Manaus, a small community nestled along the Madeira River in Brazil. Growing up, she was surrounded by the natural beauty of the Amazon, but her ambitions reached far beyond the limits of her hometown. Determined to build a bright future, Kimberly moved to Manaus, the largest city in the region, to pursue higher education and her dreams of making an impact. In Manaus, Kimberly's days were filled with hard work and focus. She was enrolled in a dentistry program, a field she was passionate about, striving to create a life where she could help others. But her aspirations didn't end there. Kimberly's striking beauty and poise led her to the world of pageantry, where she quickly became a standout. As a finalist in the Miss Amazonas competition, she won admiration for her grace, confidence, and ability to inspire others. Beyond her accomplishments, Kimberly was known for her kind-hearted nature. Friends and family described her as someone who brought warmth and positivity to every interaction. To many, she was not just a role model but also a symbol of resilience and determination. It was during her time in Manaus that Kimberly met Rafael Fernandes Rodriguez, a lawyer. Their connection appeared ordinary at first, two young, ambitious individuals building their lives in the bustling city. But as time went on, their relationship took a turn, and tensions began to emerge. What seemed like a simple romance would later become a central piece in a story that no one could have anticipated. As Kimberly navigated her life in Manaus, her relationship with Rafael Fernandes Rodriguez began to show cracks. Despite their initial connection, Kimberly reportedly decided to end their relationship due to personal reasons. Friends noted that Rafael had struggled to accept the breakup, displaying signs of emotional distress and an unwillingness to let go. The tension between them seemed to grow as Kimberly sought to move forward with her life. On May 10, 2020, Kimberly visited Rafael's apartment, located in an upscale neighborhood of Manaus. It would be the last time anyone saw her alive. The exact nature of their interaction that evening remains unclear, but it's believed that unresolved emotions came to a head during their meeting. The following day, Kimberly's friends and family grew concerned when they couldn't reach her. Calls and messages went unanswered, prompting worry among those closest to her. Their fears were confirmed when authorities arrived at Rafael's apartment. Inside, they found Kimberly's lifeless body. Details of the scene added to the mystery. Rafael's apartment was locked from the inside, with the air conditioner running, as though trying to maintain a facade of normalcy. Rafael was nowhere to be found. His sudden absence only deepened the questions surrounding Kimberly's tragic end. What had transpired behind those closed doors? And why had someone so full of life been taken away so suddenly? The events in that apartment marked the beginning of a case that would shock the city of Manaus and leave Kimberly's loved ones searching for answers. When authorities discovered Kimberly's body in Rafael's apartment, the urgency to locate him intensified. Investigators quickly learned that Rafael had fled the scene, taking his car and disappearing without notifying anyone. This marked the beginning of a high-stakes manhunt. Rafael's actions only raised suspicions further. He was tracked traveling northward, reportedly attempting to cross the border into Venezuela. This escape attempt significantly complicated the investigation, as the vast and challenging terrain of northern Brazil made tracking him a logistical challenge. Law enforcement agencies coordinated efforts, leveraging surveillance footage, witness reports, and border patrols. Days later, Rafael was apprehended near the Venezuelan border, ending his brief period on the run. Inside his abandoned vehicle, investigators found key pieces of evidence. Items belonging to Kimberly were recovered, along with forensic traces that linked him to the scene. Statements from neighbors also painted a troubling picture. Some reported hearing raised voices and disturbances from Rafael's apartment on the evening of May 10th. Forensic analysis of the apartment provided critical insights into the final moments leading to Kimberly's death. The locked doors and air conditioner set to full blast hinted at an effort to delay discovery. Combined with Rafael's sudden disappearance, the evidence began to create a timeline of events. Each discovery brought Kimberly's loved ones closer to understanding what had happened, but it also underscored the gravity of their loss. For investigators, the task was clear: to ensure justice was served, no matter how challenging the pursuit. As investigators pieced together the events surrounding Kimberly's tragic passing, the focus shifted to understanding the underlying motives. While details of their relationship revealed initial harmony, cracks had become evident in the weeks leading up to the incident. It's believed that Rafael's emotional struggles played a significant role. Reports suggest he had difficulty accepting Kimberly's decision to end the relationship, leading to heightened tensions and emotional instability. This case highlights the complexities of personal conflicts. While Kimberly's decision to prioritize her own well-being was a step toward independence, it also brought to light the challenges of handling rejection and emotional turmoil in a healthy manner. Such struggles, if unaddressed, can lead to devastating outcomes. Beyond the individual aspects of this case, broader societal issues come into focus. Emotional instability, when coupled with inadequate mental health support, creates a volatile situation. Societal expectations and pressures in relationships often discourage individuals from seeking help, leaving conflicts unresolved. A lack of awareness around mental health can exacerbate such situations, underscoring the need for early intervention and open communication. This raises important questions for us all. How can we recognize and address emotional conflicts before they spiral out of control? What role can education and mental health awareness play in preventing such tragedies? While justice can address the aftermath, what measures can be taken to prevent such outcomes in the first place? Kimberly's story reminds us of the fragile balance in relationships and the importance of prioritizing emotional well-being for ourselves and those we care about. Kimberly Mota's untimely passing left an indelible void in her community. Friends, family, and neighbors remember her as a driven, kind-hearted young woman whose future was filled with promise. Her story, though heartbreaking, serves as a stark reminder of the importance of addressing emotional health within relationships. This case compels us to reflect on critical questions. How can we better recognize signs of emotional instability in ourselves and others? What steps can we take to support those facing personal conflicts before they escalate into irreversible outcomes? The answers may not be simple, but they underline the need for empathy, education, and open dialogue. As a society, we must work to reduce the stigma around seeking help for emotional struggles, encouraging early intervention and communication. By fostering a culture of understanding and support, we can help prevent tragedies like Kimberly's and create healthier, safer communities. Kimberly's story is one that resonates deeply, reminding us of the fragility of human connections and the importance of nurturing them with care and respect. If you found this story thought-provoking, consider subscribing to Z Investigates. Together we can continue exploring these critical stories, learning valuable lessons, and raising awareness to make a difference.